Good morning and welcome back. It's been a minute, hey? Today we're going off on an adventure. You already knew that because you clicked on the title. But first, we need to make a quick stop off somewhere. Shoo. Yeah, I'm stopping off at Halford's because there's just something I need to top up on the car, actually. Always very important to stay ahead of your top-ups on the car. My hilarious joke was going to be that the top-up I needed for the car was actually just a tin of travel sweets. But Halfords don't sell them. Maybe that's a garden centre job. Ooh. Oh, the visor is steaming up today. Yeah, one of the problems with having biking as a hobby is sometimes it's just a bit too damn cold to do it. But this weekend, February's not being quite so February for a change. Temperature's looking alright, so it's time for a trip I've been meaning to make. Now, I've got a little confession to make. Biking is not my only hobby. For years and years, as long as I can remember, I've wanted to fly a plane. I mean, come on, everybody has, haven't they? And let's be real, it's not going to happen. I can't afford flying lessons, but I can afford a flight simulator called X-Plane 11. I don't know if any of you have played with this, but I had it on the computer years ago and just got the newer version. It's not a game, don't call it a game, it's a simulator. But I found it really interesting. Unlike a lot of video games where you just fly around and do whatever, you know, stall the plane and come crashing towards the ground, then put the power on and rescue it, or do a negative 10G dive with no consequences. X-Plane is really quite realistic. It's designed with physics to model flights really accurately. And it's not just flying the plane, there's air traffic control and navigation, GPS and radios and maps and procedures and all sorts. Some people really go to town on this, you know, they even do a shift as a virtual air traffic controller in some website so that it's like they're flying for real. You know, you can get X-Plane to model the real world weather that's actually the weather at the moment. You know, and the radio frequencies and the airport identifiers, everything's real. It's all realistic. So you could just go on skyvector.com or something and look up what the frequency is for the control tower at Birmingham Airport if you need it. And some people go way overboard and set up like a whole cockpit in their spare bedroom with all physical controls. I haven't gone that far, I've just bought a joystick because you can't really fly a plane with a mouse. But that combination of the nerdy stuff and the fun is just really cool for me. So I've been learning a lot about radios and navigation aids and all sorts. Good morning. Anyway, this has only been a fairly recent hobby and I've learned a lot very fast, but it reminded me I have not yet been to the Touchdown Cafe at Wellesbourne Airfield and to see the museum there. So that's where I'm heading now. I don't know if we'll see any planes flying. Looks like it's strictly IFR at the moment, but the weather should clear up a bit. Let's just see what we find. Morning, gents. Oh no, that's how cyclists greet each other. Did you see that? Oh dear. Tell you, there I was ready to give a whole cyclists are our friends, not our competitors. Let's be polite to each other. And then he goes and snots all over the road like that. See, my missus is a cyclist, and when I hear people say, oh, get out the road and, you know, you're in the way, and not overtaking with enough space and not treating them carefully, I think that could be my wife. It's a perfectly valid hobby, sport, way of transport. It's a sport, really. So just be decent to each other. She rode, I haven't told you this, she rode the length of Wales once, not the width of Wales, in a day. So from Carnarvon to Chepstow, I think, 185 miles in a day. It was epic. The woman is incredible. You know, we joke that we both ride bikes, but of course she actually rides a bike and I just I just do this. I don't know exactly where I'm going, but I'll stop in a minute and put the sat-nav on. I'm just having too much fun. It's so good to be back out on the bike. Flying imaginary planes in a simulator is all very interesting, but this is actually happening. St. Lawrence, Rowington. Brings back memories. Now, the red, white and blue, I think, is Solihull Riding Club. Ooh, that smell. We are in the countryside. Yeah. Go on then. Oh, I know where we are. That's Barford. Welcome to Wellesbourne. Please drive carefully. I haven't checked. I'm just assuming it's going to be entirely obvious where I need to go. I may need to admit defeat and look up where I am going. Friz Hill Farmhouse. Hope you don't mind. Ooh, look at that. The sky is clearing. Looks like VFR to me. Oh, said Wellesbourne Air Museum is closed today. Whoops, never mind. I hope I can still get to the Touchdown Cafe. Right, here we are. I can see an airfield to the left. I can see a Vulcan bomber and a plane landing overhead. Wow, look at that. GBDEY. Nice to see you. Right. Well, I think the museum is closed, but what's this place first of all? South Warwickshire Flying School. Learn to fly here. Oh, awesome. I haven't got my little hockey puck with me, but that seems okay. Well, I'm at South Warwickshire Flying School then, and on the tarmac here, not tarmac, on the grass here, I can see 5 Cessnas and a couple others. Not sure what that is. Parked almost underneath the Vulcan. There's a few blokes busying about, but I think they're working on it. They're looking at the aircraft. The museum's not open. Behind me here then is a Cessna Skyhawk, which is the kind of plane I've been practicing on in X-Plane. It's fun to see one up close like that. And every now and then something will come over and fly over and land. I mean, that's just going to look like a dot on this camera, isn't it? There couldn't be a much worse camera for filming flying aircraft than an action camera. Alright, let's go see if we can find the CAF. Welcome to Wellesbourne Airfield. There we go. Right. Oh, there's some bikes in here. Look at that. A Matchless. And a Beverly. Here we are, outside bit. Cheers. Thanks very much. Cheers, buddy. Cheers. So, the Touchdown Cafe is a neat little place. It's busy, lots of bikers and people having a drink. A little terrace, you can go out and watch the airfield, and small planes taking off and landing every so often. I liked it. I can hear the hum of an engine in the background. And yeah, the museum's closed today, sadly. You can see through the fence here. But, we'll have to look up what kind of plane's that. XK590. Is it a Vampire? That would be my guess. Well, obviously we'll have to come back for the museum. Okay, I'm going to head off, tour the towns a little bit and see what I can find. There actually is someone up there in that tower there. I think it was really working, but yeah. Well, there we go. So there was the Touchdown Cafe. I liked it. Nice little pit stop. There's some big breakfasts on the plates there that people were having. I am going to hit the road, take in a few more of the sights, ride around the Cotswolds a little bit. Thanks for joining me on another fantastic video. I will see you on the next one.